Can't do no shit again. Do no shit again.
I don't got a suit, I got shooters. I know I'm cooler than the coolers. I know this way you keep your alcohol. I know that about the bar. All of my niggas is savages. Me look opponents with scavengers. I know that them fly got passengers. I love Jesus Christ and Bible passages. My girl so fly, she have a Merlin. She love the magic just like Merlin. And the boss like a Irvin. Should've kept it clean with detergent. Shit, I done let the cat about the bag. I can dig it and let the dick out the sack. Let it breathe. Get some air. Baby, please, I'm already there. Decade and greenery everywhere. I represent me as a love affair. Smelling in the trees, it's a buzzing here. Keep you down with my team, you on my bed. Hey, this is my style. I deal with the kiss and my tension. Hey, the car going wild, so I guess I'ma keep on spitting. Nigga, I borrow the style, but you won't get no honorable mention. I'm rocking it better than you. I'm making retire no pension. I just get the bread and food. I fly sandwich better than make a move. My moment gon' move is the move. The only option not to lose. Hey, never been scared, you ain't prepared. I ain't sorry. Your breezy clearly walk the ass up.
Hey, you can't see my face, but I promise that I'm here. You can't see my face, but soon I will appear. Yo, bienvenidos. Broadcasting live from the planet called Earth, the bioregion of Cascadia, and the city named Portland. This is Coffee and Bonghits with Jessie, and I swear to God, man, you know, it's a process. Good morning, guys. Man, what a fantastic day it is today. Despite the fact I got spider bites, like if I put my knee up, you can actually see oozing coming out of my knee. Hold on, look. This is weird. I probably shouldn't do this. It's probably an SEC violation or something. But can you see? That's actual ooze, blick. Oh, and there's more. There's a bunch of them. It's a battle. It's me versus the arachnids. So today we're catching up on the George Floyd story. It's the Derek Chauvin trial. Like, I'm guilty of it too. Remember, this is not the George Floyd trial. This is a Derek Chauvin trial. So we're going to catch up to the trial in just a second. To catch you up, this morning, they're interviewing people that were inside the store that saw George Floyd inside the store. And I was thinking to myself, man, you can't prove somebody was high. And then they said he was doing lunges in the store. Right? And you got to be really effing high to be doing lunges in a grocery store. So let me just remind you guys real quick that you should be watching this show, as always, on urbansurvivorman.com. We are up and running, I believe. If you go check, the show should be up. What show? Oh, you talking about the home of the best silhouette logo in the business? You talking about the Aloha Wall Walker? Well, we got logos. You know we got the logos. The Aloha Wall Walker is cracking, son. Sorry, MJ. If somebody could do me a favor and go share this in the Facebook group, that would be dope. That's no man's land for me. So good morning, Sarah, Aaron, Fenda, Marty, Corey. Boom. It's great to see you guys. So yeah, let's just jump into the trial real quick. Let me remind you guys, stand up and fight back. .bigcartel.com. They got so much new gear in right now. It's incredible. If you go there and use the promo code Coffee and Bonghits, he's like, bro, I know people order stuff because they order it. I recognize their names from your show. Nobody ever uses the promo code. It's like, oh, let him pay for that shipping then, son. Speaking of which, hey, brother, you don't need a mullet on your head if you got a mullet in your heart or a pair of these sick mullet polarized UV fashion sunglasses. Also, remember this. Don't shop at fucking Plaid Pantry. Whoops, sorry, church kids. Also, hey, kids, are you afraid of falling in love with real Crocs? Well, give fake Crocs because they'll break long before you can fall in love with them. Also, don't forget Shane McLemore toys and custom action figures. Blam! Knock the shit out your toys. Also, don't forget about Binger Glass Designs. Binger Glass Designs. Every time I smoke on this show, I smoke. Out of Bigger Glass Designs. Bigger Glass Designs. You could get a custom coffee, a bottle hit bog from Bigger Glass Designs. All right. Hey, Kim. Let me see. Lamborghini Terry's in the house, but he's not for kids. Okay, don't forget the 5 Radio XL is also the 5 XL TV and satellite and pay-per-view, and I don't even know everything they got going on over there. I do know they don't even know what time my show's on, though. All right, I'll be like, hey, what time? They're like, whatever time it's supposed to be. Y'all notice I got this Rasheed Wallace thing going on now on my face? My hair right here only turns like see-through. Like there's still hair there. There's still a beard. I just don't have any more pigment in that spot. That's my Rasheed Wallace disease. And there's nothing you could do about it. I looked on the internet. Okay, look, let's just there's no coverage right now. They're on a break in the George Floyd case. Oh my God, I did that again. I'm sorry. So look, yesterday it was a little easier for me because people kept talking about Derek Chauvin, but today it's all been about George Floyd. Holy shit. If you guys could see, my knee is just, there's just pus coming out of my knee right now. Oh, on the show, look, that's pus. All around that pus is puffiness, swelling, irritated, swollen, poisonous tissue. And guess how many of these I got? Tree? No, I got more than that. I just wanted to say tree. I probably got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know on my foot. Let me show you guys my foot real quick. Look, my foot kind of went napalm because I didn't realize. Hey, check out my cool scar over here. Look at my feet. Yeah, so look. I woke up with that yesterday morning. But I kind of itched it in my sleep, so that didn't help none. Good morning, Erica. I don't know if I missed anybody. Yo, where the hell's ADM been? Dude's MIA, not ADM. No way, Corey. Hey, check it out. You can. It's like a thing on the internet. Yeah, they're like little see-through hairs, and it grows back white. They say it's from stress. I'm like, stress, bro. I guess.
What is this setting up?
Whoa.
Well, and really you're talking about how this case cannot be
That's
in
crazy.
a vacuum. You know, a few years ago, perhaps
CNN just
people may have
started
heard as a juror and said, why did all these people take their cameras out? Well, the world has changed. We know the importance and the gravity of these videos, being able to contextualize, being able to be the star witnesses, being able to corroborate even things that witnesses cannot do, and having all these different vantage points to give you all these perspectives
What's up, Lonnie?
is invaluable in any case, let alone this one. And so it's setting up yet another corroboration of very important information that shows you how this began, what transpires, but we still are not to the meat of the matter, essentially, which answers the question, why did Derek Chauvin use deadly force when the threat had been neutralized?
Well, I would tell you why. I don't know why CNN just started playing. I can't tell you that. But you know what I can tell you? So yeah, that EMT came on towards the end of the show. yesterday, Sarah. So let me tell you this. I tell you why Derek Chauvin did that to George Floyd, and I'm gonna put my journalistic record on the line. Yo, George Floyd was messing with Derek Chauvin's wife. They worked at the same club. They did drugs together. I bet you. See, this is the part people are forgetting, right? Remember when this first came out? That's why I always store shit in my little journalism brain and remember it later. They were security at the same club together, if I remember, and George Floyd knew Derek Chauvin's wife, right? And that Asian dude is mixed up in it too. I just can't figure out or remember how. But I remember telling myself, I remember when it was happening, the voice in my head told myself, yo, lock that piece of information down, player, because that's going to come back and you're going to look like a genius when that plays out, right? Because here's one thing about humans, man. They're not different. You're all so predictable. There's only so many reasons why so many people do so many things. And if a man, did you see Derek Chauvin's face when he was leaning on him? That dude had the devil inside him. He was looking right at the people who were telling him to stop, and he had a rage. He had a rage, right? He was stone-faced. 9 minutes. 9 minutes, man. You don't put your knee on a stranger's neck for 9 minutes. You don't do that. Those dudes knew each other. Those dudes got sorted shit. I'm going to just throw it out there. I think he banged his wife. I think George Floyd slept with Derek Chauvin's wife. And I hope that comes out in this story. All right? And I'm going to put my journalistic reputation on it. Boosh. Remember, this is Coffee and Bong Hits. I am Jessie Sparmer, the guy that always says, told you so. Because it's not hard to just find like patterns in people. And so many people only do so many things for so many reasons, right? And so there, I know I break again right now at the things. So now would be a good time to just bang through Twitter real quick and see what the rest of the world has to say. I'm telling you, you might be like, oh, Jessie. Yeah, everybody's always like, oh, Jessie. And oh, Jessie goes, remember, I effing told you that shit. Okay, let's see what's going on the old Twitter. Who's going to be first today? St. Warhead. If you complained about Lil Nas X this week, it's because you're a homophobic bigot. It's not because he's weird. It's not because he's influenced children. It's not because he's disrespecting God. It's not because his music is trash. It's because you're a homophobic bigot. Yo, I'm going to just let that one. I'm going to let that one. I'm going to let this sit for a minute. Here's what I'll say, man. You've only, in regards to Lil Nas X and the homophobia and the fake outrage and what about the children, right? Just remember this, man. Two things I'm going to say. One, you shouldn't mess with the devil, man. Hold on. Okay. Let me blow up this a little bit more so maybe you can see it. Oh shit. I don't know where that went now. Okay, let me just tell you this about Lil Nas X. One, don't mess with the devil. Everybody's like, oh, religion's stupid, the devil's stupid. Well, you've been around 40, 30, 50, 20, 70 years. The devil's been around for thousands of years. People have been fighting archangels and demons and aliens and all kinds of shit on this planet for thousands of years. We exist in a slumber right now. Do not allow yourself to think that you know shit about shit, right? all these people eating the body of Christ and drinking the blood of Jesus, man. Y'all are messing with some supernatural shit. And if you're not astute or alert enough to understand there's supernatural shit all around us, then I don't know. I mean, get that money. Get that money. All right, that's the motto from 2021, right? Get money from dummies. People paying big money for that. Okay, and here's the second thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I'm going to speak on the slippery slope of just basic decency, right? So people say, wow, Nas X was humping the devil and pole dance for the devil. And then they're like Cardi B and the other lady, they simulated some kind of sexual shit on stage, right? And the defense to that is, oh, that's what y'all said about Elvis. Okay, well, all Elvis did was gyrate his hips, right? And then you're like, oh, that's what y'all said about Mick Jagger. And then all Mick Jagger did was like pelvic thrusting. And it was like, oh, that's what y'all said about Gene Simmons. And Gene Simmons was simulating eating oral sex, right? Then you're like, okay, let it progress. And then you're like, oh, Cardi B, that's just a natural progression. Okay, let that progress. Shit, that didn't even take a week. And all the people that were saying Cardi B is the devil, when they really seen a video with the real devil in it, they were like, Cardi B, come back. Remember the good old days of Cardi B. Because now motherfuckers pole dancing with the devil, right? So here's the thing. At Super Bowl in 5 years, people are just going to be having sex on the stage. And those same people are going to be going, hey, what about Elvis? Right? And then the religious people will be like, bring back Cardi B. Yo, here's the thing. I remember in like 1990, I had a shirt with Bart Simpson on it that said, don't have a cow. And society was like, bro, you can't. No, it said, eat my shorts. That's what it said. It said, eat my shorts. And society was like, hey, dude, you can't do that. I was like, well, I'm really pushing the effing envelope right now. Okay, and they're still not on. So, my point is, cool, do whatever you want. Have sex with the devil if you want. It's your eternal soul, man. I'm not trying to bring down or incarnate any deities, especially not for money. Especially that song sucked. But here's what's crazy. I couldn't even listen to that song. I gave like 1 minute. I was like, trust me, I don't give a shit about this. But it crushes that stupid Old Town Road song. And if you didn't realize that Old Town Road song was a gateway drug to having sex with the devil, then I can't even help you in the first place. If you bought into that, if you were like, that's kind of a cut, that's kind of a cool song. No. No. Not a good song. Neither one of them are good songs. But y'all just eat up the madness. And then look, then I perpetuated myself by being caught up in it as a commentator. It's no bueno. But so let me just close out that thought by saying, cool. Yo, remember when people were like, oh my God, we can see Moses' toes. And they were like, Hezekiah, cover your knees. And they're like, all right. And then they were like, you girls can't wear dresses shorter than the end of your fingertips when you put it next to your arm, right? Then they're like, all right, no midriffs or whatever. Then boom, Cardi B's doing a 3-way French kiss on my Google. And I'm like, okay, I don't give a shit. Just know where we're going. Super Bowl 40, the two quarterbacks are just going to have sex right there on the field. And people will be like, what about Elvis? That's what I'm saying. What about Elvis? Should have stopped it when Elvis was pretending he was doing a hula hoop, because now the cat's out the bag. Okay, let's go back to the Twitter feed. Sorry. Whoa, what the heck is that? Look, that could be a butt, some boobs, or a face. Boom, it's Candace Avalos' face. Oh, you can't see it. Let me switch this like this. All right. What's up, Matt Singer? What's up, Caitlin? Hey, happy Cesar Chavez Day. That means you get to ride on the 75 for free all day in honor of Cesar Chavez. I remember when I was young and I was dumb, and they were like, we're going to change the name of Cesar Chavez, or 39th Avenue to Cesar Chavez. And I was like, screw that. I represent 39th. You can't just go 37, 38, 40, 37, 38, Cesar Chavez, 40. But now I think it's cool because, like, I wouldn't even know who Cesar Chavez was if they hadn't named that after him. I mean, I would have probably learned at some point during Occupy Portland, but okay. The white man at PDX were pissed this morning. Shout out to the airline worker who looked around, leaning close to me and said, I agree. Fuck Ted Wheeler. And I screamed so loud, can I get a collective fuck Ted Wheeler all across the U.S.? Boom. Man, the fuck Ted Wheeler movement's getting pretty big. Hey, don't forget, we've been on that shit. We might have been the ones that invented the fuck Ted Wheeler movement. Hey, I'm Ted Wheeler, man. You can tell by my eyes and how tiny my pupils are that I'm out here making thoughtful decisions and no irrational behavior out of me whatsoever. Shout out to fuck Ted Wheeler. All right, shout out to Little Shorty Riot. All right, you know who that girl is? You know who that girl is remember when I got arrested during the protests, and I got arrested for videotaping when the cops smashed out that lady's window, and I recorded it, and then the cops rushed me. Remember when the cops didn't know who I was? I was like, hey, wait a minute. I'm Jesse Sponberg. And the cops were like, oh, hey, peep gang, look. Couple weeks ago, that right there would have been moving on its own. Boom. Still ain't shit, but it ain't blowing in the wind. One of Biden's dogs pooped on the floor. Champ and Major were spotted in the hallway outside the palm room doors in front of the diplomatic room. There was dog poo on the floor. It's unclear which dog was responsible for that. Damn. Joe Biden's got some bad dogs, dude. I always say you could judge a person by their dog. Joe Biden's dogs bite people and they shit on the floor. Man, that doesn't do good for you, Joe Biden. Your dogs shit in a White House. Damn, that's hardcore. Your dog shit in the White House. I know they're rescue dogs, but damn. Yo, Miyagi's in the house like what? Yeah, so they're still on break in the trial. For those that missed it earlier, they had some of the store workers explain how the $20 bill got passed around, right? And they said that George Floyd gave them a $20 bill that was bad, and that, let's see what Unicorn Right's doing. Oh man, the trial's not expected to resume for 50 minutes. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can find a station maybe that's damn, I wish you could just watch the shit I'm trying to watch, man. Like, here, check this out. No, just stay on focus. All right, keep banging through the news. I was about to just have. I was watch baboon fights for the rest of the day. Okay, let's switch this back up. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Wow, AOC is man, there's Tim Pool has a good point right now. AOC is wearing out her coolness quickly, man. I mean, cool, like be that's the thing about running for office and winning is once you get there, you got to do some shit, right? And AOC is, man, proven to be a lot more social media than real life, right? I can't even do it. So they said there was a surge of immigrants at the border, and she said you can't call them a surge because they're not insurgents. That's I don't know how to reconcile that. Let's see if there's any. Yeah, guess what? Yo, son, we got hot music coming up at 10:35 from Juma Black, 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 Black. That's my guy. Remember when me and Juma went to Houston together? And what's this? It's a commercial that looked cool to me though. What? Fuck the Raiders. Man, why is my Twitter so weak right now? Hold on. Man, that's funny. Let me try to yeah, Jeff Goldblum. Man, there's a shit going on. There's a shit going on. All right, look, let's we only got 3 minutes, so before the bottom of the hour. Oh, Matt Gaetz. Damn, y'all know about Matt Gaetz. Okay, check this out. Quick advice to Matt Gaetz. Quick advice to Matt Gaetz. If you are trafficking children for sex, which you're accused of, and if you're being blackmailed for trafficking a girl for sex across state lines, apparently. Anyways, if you're going to do those things, you might not want to be the only person to vote against the child trafficking law. If the law is otherwise completely unanimous, it's kind of a giveaway when you're the only person that votes against it. What the fuck? COVID-19 was the third leading cause of death last year. CDC confirms in its early data. Man, crazy. Man, if I even see the word CDC, then I'm just like, oh, that means ignore it. It'll change. Ignore it. It'll change. Hey, look, so we're going to come back from the bottom of this hour. We're going to, at the bottom, it's 9:30 or 10:30, I'm sorry. Red Panda, when we come back, I'm going to give you a little insight into why we're about to super lose the war against COVID. To a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. Pomposity and bombacity are the usual suspects. If you listen to this show on a podcast server like iTunes or Spotify or Amazon or Pandora, iHeartRadio, the TuneIn app, I don't know everywhere we are. If you are, though, would you please go leave us a review? That would be great. I don't even care if you leave us a 1-star or a 5-star. We've been stuck on 36 reviews for like 3 weeks. Can I get a review, please? All right. And if you listen to this on a podcast service, then you can't see Red Panda. But you can always go and watch the show live on urbansurvivorman.com at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Or you could watch the show's replay all day because it'll stay up on the website and replay all day. And it won't change until the new episode starts the next day. So it's all day replay. You can go watch the show whenever you want. Go hang out. Read some articles. The website's fantastic, by the way. Shout out to Kristen Bowie for all her help getting it dialed in. It's not perfect yet. I still got a lot of work to do, but our major obstacles are overcome, and that's a beautiful thing. So don't forget, Red Panda, was she a little girl that rode a unicycle and they were like, that ain't shit, flip some bowls? Or was she the little girl that was flipping bowls and they were like, that ain't shit, ride a unicycle? We might never know until we get her on the show. We'll be back. You guys will never know that I left real quick, ran and got coffee, because inside my head I can hear that music. And I like know how long, and I can hear it. Then I hear it go. Yeah, it's hard to explain. I can't duplicate that. Anyways, this is Coffee and Bonghits with Jessie Sponberg. It is Wednesday. We are trying to keep an eye on the Derek Chauvin trial, but they're in a recess. It was pretty heavy this morning. They showed some videos. I'm going to try and see if I can find like NBC News or something so we can try to get a replay of it, because I don't have a video department. I can't go, hey, Skippy, give me that video clip like Randy Rhoads can, right? I just need one tattoo. Remember Mr. Rourke had a tattoo? Okay, a lot of people had tattoos, but you ain't got a tattoo. Don't forget about 33 Bird Plaza. Here at 33 Bird Plaza, an outdoor bird food court, we have lots of wonderful selections. Stop by our peanut bar to get some takeout. And we need to make sure that you guys also don't forget about the 1035 music brought to you by mealexchange.com. That's mealexchange.com with the X in the middle, 1035 a.m. That's right. We branded your clock. Today, our music is brought to you by our dear friend Juma. This was, man, Juma puts out so much music that, this isn't his newest, but it's dope. Let me get out the way. It is 10:35. This is Coffee and Bonghits. I am Jessie Sponberg. Let's go.
Sometimes you gotta step back and close your eyes to really look around and focus. And at that point, you gotta think about it and do you.
Every day a nigga gon' grind, every day a nigga gon' get it. Talking about chicks, I'm gon' leave, I ain't gon' rip it, I ain't gon' sleep, I ain't gon' miss it. Every day a nigga gon' grind, every day a nigga gon' get it. Talking about chicks, I'm gon' leave, I ain't gon' rip it, I ain't gon' sleep, I ain't gon' miss it. Sitting back thinking of a master plan. You other niggas already done had your chance. You other niggas already done dropped the ball. You other niggas done already lost the call. Me, I've been waking up thinking about the coin. Waking up, copping something, make it go boing. Teamwork, make the dream work, true story. If you wanna rock with a nigga, then join. If you wanna talk bad, you can talk bad. I'ma hold my head high when I walk past. I could be the bad guy, nigga, no sweat. I'ma be the one to go get it, let's bet. Ain't got time for the nonsense. I ain't got time for the BS. Ain't got time for the baby mama drama. No, I ain't got time for the regrets.
You obviously ain't got time right now, so I see you doing something. I'll fall back. Hit me when you can.
All I wanna do is have fun with my loved ones. Spend a hundred on my loved ones. All I wanna do is have fun with my loved ones. Spend a ton on my loved ones. Every day a nigga gon' grind. Every day a nigga gon' get it. Talking about chicks, I'm gon' leave. I ain't gon' rip it. I ain't gon' sleep. I ain't gon' miss it. Every day a nigga gon' grind. Every day a nigga gon' get it. Talking about chicks, I'm gon' leave. I ain't gon' rip it. I ain't gon' sleep. I ain't gon' miss it.
Juma, I see you've been doing your thing in the studio. You know, we proud of you. Keep it up.
Every day I'm waking up, I'm thinking about the grizzy. Plans for the day, yeah, looking real busy. I'd rather chase a penny than the titty. I'ma go get it, cause it's already in me. Ain't no limits, nobody gon' stop me. They all gon' hate, but they probably gon' copy. Topic of debate, I'm the nigga in the hot seat. Gotta let them hate, why is that? Cause they not me. Every day a nigga gon' grind. Every day a nigga gon' get it. Talking about chicks, I'm gon' leave. I ain't gon' rip it. I ain't gon' sleep. I ain't gon' miss it. Every day a nigga gon' grind. Every day a nigga gon' get it. Talking about chicks, I'm gon' leave. I ain't gon' rip it. I ain't gon' sleep. I ain't gon' miss it.
Man, my dude stays hard. That's Juma. Man, that dude never disappoints. Every time he puts that sign, it shit makes me smile. Especially when he's wearing those light blue jeans rolled up. But when he said, I'd rather chase a penny than a titty, I was like, damn, that is game right there. Don't forget, every day at 10:35, we play independent hip-hop music videos. So reach out to us because about to get major. I'd like to thank everybody that let us play their video before we got major. Oh, we're still scrubbing because now it's about to explode. It's about to really, really explode. So, yeah, Matt Gates. Man, all those dudes, look, if you're a bad person, there's a reason. Like, you're a bad person. Wait till you see how many skeletons somebody like Mitch McConnell or who's that other guy that looks like Droopy Dog? Lindsey Graham. Those mofos probably got so much evil shit going on in their regular ass life. They probably like punch cats and shit, man. It translates, right? That's why those people look like that. That's why those people are just like wrinkled and saggy and liver spotted. Not just because they're old. You could be old and still be fresh if you got good energy. Look at me. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm gonna live to be 5,000. They're not gonna stop me. I'll live as long as I fucking feel like it, right? But these fools have already been beaten. They made deals with the devil too. They was on some Nas X shit before Nas X was on some Nas X shit, right? You make deals with the devil. You make deals with the devil. I don't understand why somebody would do that if they really weren't down with the devil, though. Like, oh, I'm just going to make a video and say it's ironic. I don't give a shit. Like, if that's your definition of irony, Like I can't define irony. But if you ask me, Jesse, what does irony mean? I'm like, I don't really know. I know it when I see it though. So you can tell me it's ironic. I'll just say, man, it's messing with sinister forces, bro. Like maybe you never had sleep paralysis before. Maybe you never been visited by demons. Maybe you never battled for your eternal soul on ethereal realms, man. Because if you had, you wouldn't be taking such stuff lightly, right? So I don't understand religion, man. Everybody worrying about the devil, talking about the devil. Man, you're inviting the devil into your life. Devil, I rebuke you. Like, oh, Jesse, you're religious? Motherfucker, I'm not religious, but I am infinite being, and I understand there's other infinite beings, and we're all playing on a battlefield and a chessboard that none of these avatar humans are even thinking about, right? There's like real struggles going on. Bro, look at the sides of the pyramids. Dude's got dog faces. Dude's got the face of an Ibris. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all think I give a shit about any of this shit? Any of this shit? No. I'm just stuck in the holodeck, right? I know it's the holodeck. I know it's here. I know that I'm just in an aquarium. I know that I'm infinite. I know that I can step outside the aquarium at any time I want and become the dude with the ponytail, right? I know that. I know I'm separate, but here's the thing. Where's the disconnect? Why can't I shoot lasers? Why can't I levitate? Because I know I should be able to. I know I should be able to. I know I should just be able to cancel my phone and get on Facebook telepathically. Could you imagine could you imagine if you were able to log in telepathically to Facebook and revolutionize everything, and when you got there, Facebook had you blocked for 30 days? Welcome to my effing life. So this is something important to one of the takeaways from. I want to make sure that I got this spaced out right. So look, all right, add that, fix that. Sorry guys, like I said, I'm only one dude. Okay, so in a testimony earlier, Christopher Martin, who's the Cup Foods cashier. So for those who haven't been watching it, I thought for 2 days it might be Cub Foods. I was like, can somebody please clarify if it's Cup or Cub? But today, finally, they started writing it out. So it's Cup Foods, and George Floyd got cigarettes and gave the dude an alleged fake $20 bill, right? So the dude told they told dude to go outside and hit George Floyd up and be like, come inside and deal with this fake 20. And the dude was like, oh, he won't do it. So he came back in. The manager was like, go out there and tell him again. And the guy was like, the cashier was like, look, I'll just take it, just dock my pay. Because that's the policy at Cup Foods, is that they dock your pay if you accept $20, if you accept counterfeit money, it comes out of your bill, right? All right. T-Mobile says thank you. Give thanks, not pranks. Oh man, I forgot it. Tomorrow is April Fool's. So here's something about me. April Fool's is dumb as shit. I don't participate in it. So tomorrow you're going to just get the usual freaking news coverage. Don't expect any surprises. All right.
Right now, and maybe that might be somewhat of an understatement.
Okay.
There is a very low.
Netflix is going to make it harder for you guys to steal each other's accounts. Tell me how much you care about that. Whoosh.
It's been kind of allowed to.
Man.
More.
Hey, let's talk about Matt Gaetz again real quick before I just end up having us watch freaking baboon fights, man. You guys just want to watch bamboo fights? Me too, but we're probably not going to. So,
providing some resources. We're just past.
Yeah, they're not going to pick back up the trial until after. So I'm going to just stop trying to chase the trial. But so the dude said that he would. The dude said that he would. God, I hate that dude. I like that jacket though, and I like the tie. I like that whole ensemble. To be perfectly honest, man, you can hate the player, but don't hate the jacket. Okay, so the dude said that the cashier at Cup Foods said that he told the manager that George Floyd gave him a bad 20. The manager said go outside and tell him to come back in. So he tried to, he didn't come back in, and then the manager told him to go back out and do it again. And then here's the part that could be a real lesson for everybody. They brought up the fact that George Floyd was doing lunges in the grocery store. I can't stress this enough. Never do lunges in the grocery store, because that is like the most telltale way to tell that somebody is high as shit. If they start exercising in the grocery store, it's no excuse, none at all, for what they did to him. But it's just a bad look all around. If something should happen to you, that one of the last things you're doing is perhaps lunges in the grocery store, side lunges. I was listening to it on satellite radio, so I didn't get to see the guy actually. It sounded like the guy actually simulated the lunges. I don't know. There's Matt Gaetz again. Sorry to do that to you guys. So look, Matt Gaetz is said to be investigated over possible sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl, right? So here's the thing about Matt Gaetz. He's the only person that voted against the otherwise unanimous sex trafficking bill. Yeesh. Okay, cool. I want to make sure I got up there. Oh man, many people return to offices in the coming months, facing into one of the secret perks of working from home, the daily nap. Yo, is that not the truth, brother? Oh, holy shit, man. I can't believe we're just going to return to that world for a little bit, because let me tell you something about that world. It's gone. It's gone. This is an exercise in futility. Let me take this off real quick so I could be super. The virus has a level of intelligence that is equal to self-preservation, right? So the virus knows that in order to defend itself from being extinctified, it needs to mutate. So then the humans are playing catch up and developing vaccines for pre-mutated versions of the virus. And the virus is mutating at a pace which is certainly going to outdistance any kind of medical prevention other than playing catch up. So what we're doing is we're developing a society of people that are going to be dependent on booster vaccinations, right? For every new mutation for the virus that comes out, you're going to have to figure out a way to get the booster for that season's variation of the coronavirus. So in that sense, it'll be very similar to other seasonal viruses that people get, right? So at the same time, these people, meaning the pharmaceutical companies, who have proven to not be able to cure a runny nose or a headache or dry eyes without developing debilitating side effects, right? Have you ever seen the list of side effects that accompanies even the most benign allergy pills, even the most benign heartburn medicine that these people can put on the market? And that's after like 3 levels of trials, right? And they can't put out any product without any kind of side effects, which is cool, whatever, understandable. But I don't know, man. Wow, I just got a warning that my internet signal is dropping. Oh, man, these spider bites are itching so bad. Oh, God damn. I got so many holes in me. Oh, killing me. So I'm going to take the vaccine just because I want to be able to fly. Right? I want to be able to participate in commerce, but I understand that it's not something that I'm doing because I feel comfortable with it, and I'm gonna try to hold out, like, and make sure, like, I'm the most gentleman mofo on the planet. Like, no, after you, no, after you. I'll be like Chip and Dale. I'll let everybody go in front of me. I'll say it's because I'm nice. I'll be like, look, I always do that, but really, I just want to see how many mutations I can get through before I have to get one, right? So that's logical. It doesn't mean I'm a denier. It just means that I'm just rational and thinking about it, I guess. Man, there was something else I wanted to tell you guys. I don't remember what it is. Man, it's dinosaur. It's Dinosaur Wednesday too. Oh, man, check this out. Did you guys know that 2 giant chunks of the old planet that supposedly smashed into Earth are still stuck inside the Earth? Isn't that freaking nuts? And that the Earth used to have way more water on it, but that all that water got sucked into the Earth. I don't understand what none of that means, but we could dig into it if we wanted to, but I'd rather just go back to Twitter because I totally lost my train of thought. I saw a bird. I turned into a squirrel, or I turn into a dog when it sees a squirrel. Hey, y'all, let's just tap out early. Oh, wait, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. All right, let's dig back into this, man. There's a coyote on Twitter. Sorry. Oh shit! If you listen to this in a podcast, oh my gosh. If you were listening to this in a podcast, you didn't see nothing, or you didn't hear nothing. And if you're watching this in a, if you're watching this in a video version, then you didn't see nothing. That's cool, man. Remember in Kansas City, we'd get like 800 freaking views, and I had assistants. That was a good life. You want to just stare at this dog? Okay. Yo, how about the how about the fact that another Proud Boy leader admitted to being involved as a police informant? That is so crazy. Not. What's crazy is that half the motherfuckers are working with the police. You don't have to believe me as I sip my tea. But trust me, all these motherfuckers get contacted. Because they all get these charges, these weird charges, and then they just walk away from them. I guess I did that too. But I always tell you guys, don't trust me either. Like, how stupid would that be if I told you don't trust anybody and I told you to trust me? When I say don't trust anybody, that includes me. Be like, Ozone's cool, but who knows, man? I got arrested and I got bailed out. And I got my charges dropped. I think I got my charges dropped. I just never showed up. I knew they would drop them anyways because I was an innocent person, but I never even showed up. But still, consider that about everybody. Unless, I don't even know, man, your partner, your wife, the FBI might go to your house and talk to your wife and be like, look, if you tell your husband that we were here, we're going to arrest both of you for 10 years. Then the wife's like, oh my God. And the husband's like, are you cheating on me? And she's like, no, but it's with the FBI. You don't know. You don't know. You don't even know if your wife is actually a CIA agent. That's why you were able to hook up with somebody that's out of your league, right? You're in a bar. You're like, oh, we met in a bar. Yeah, no shit, dummy. You met in a bar. She works for the cops. She married you. Now you sit there and brag all day about your plans. And she just goes and tells her boss, don't be dumb. Don't trust nobody. Nobody. Nobody, nobody, nobody. Nobody. But really, you could fucking trust me. I mean, don't trust me, but you can trust me, yo. You can fucking trust me, man. Find one person that's like, damn, Sponsor did me dirty. Nope, because I'm not on this little fucking video game you guys are on. I'm not a piece on the Monopoly board. The Monopoly game is at my house. I take the Monopoly game out of the box. I open it up. I let other people have pieces and we play. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. And I hope you guys all have Monopoly boards at your house, right? In this crazy chess game. I'm not a rook or a bishop or damn sure not a pawn, not a king or a queen. I'm the player. And consider this, not only are you the chess player, but there's somebody that makes chess boards in that world, right? And in that other world, that dude that makes chess boards lives with somebody else, and that person has a different job. And there's multiple rooms of reality, unfolding dimensions, and we can't get hung up on this one. Can't. Just remember that you exist in the fish store as the ponytail dude, right? You don't live in the aquariums. If you remember that, man, you'll have infinite power all day. If you don't, if you just are like, man, that old dude fucking rambles a lot. It's called Free Game for the Lames. Baking soda. Yes, potatoes. I got potatoes. I think I got baking soda too. Hey guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Good things are unfolding. Good things are unfolding. Try to get some sunshine on your face and maybe some sunshine on your butt. It's just good advice all around, right? All right, you know what I say? If I don't say 5,000 G, that means the monkeys with herpes probably took my phone. All right, then. 5,000 G.